Welcome to the Easter season. The Easter season begins with the Easter Vigil and goes for 7 weeks until the Feast of Pentecost. Children's First Communions are usually the big events after Easter in most Catholic parishes. I'm not sure they're going to take place this year. But the season has a larger purpose. It's a season for all Christians to renew their faith in the risen Jesus. Blessed are you who have not seen but believe. Jesus says that to his apostle Thomas. We don't see Jesus as his apostles or other eyewitnesses did, but we're given faith, another way of seeing him, just the same. Our faith, like Thomas's, needs to be strengthened, especially these days, as we face a pandemic and all its consequences. We're like children facing what we don't know, and the Easter season can help us to see. A good way to pray in the Easter season is to follow the scriptures for the Mass day by day. The Sunday Mass readings are the most important, but the weekday readings are closely related to them. We're living online today, so you can find the Easter readings at the United States Catholic Bishops site on the internet, and you can also find there the text of the New American Bible with its fine commentary and background material on the Bible itself. The Mass readings for the next 7 weeks of the Easter season are mainly from the Acts of the Apostles and the Gospel of John. The Acts of the Apostles, the second part of Luke's work, describes how God's promise, accomplished in Jesus, was first brought to the Gentile world under the guidance of the Holy Spirit. Our church, like the world itself, is growing globally. We're being brought to another stage. Not an easy process, as the Acts of the Apostles reminds us, but the resurrection of Jesus has a global thrust. To all nations bring the gospel. The gospel readings for the remainder of the Easter season are often from John's gospel, especially the farewell discourse of Jesus to his disciples at the Last Supper. He had to pass from this world to his Father, Jesus says to them, and his announcement troubles them. He's leaving them for a while, he says, and they'll no longer see him. They only hear the word death in those words. Like Mary Magdalene at the tomb, they want to cling to them. They won't see him for a while. They're living in the in-between time. They won't see him in glory unless it's a glory reflected by his cross. And Jesus promises not to leave them orphans. But they'll be in the in-between time, the time of the Spirit who teaches them all things. In the in-between time, Jesus will be with them too, but in another way, in a world of signs, especially if they keep his commandment to love one another. The in-between time is our time too. Like his disciples, we want to see, to touch, to know more, to have what's promised fulfilled. But this is the in-between time. The Easter season helps us to live in the in-between time, the time we're in now. So, welcome to the Easter season.